right, hey folks, Lester and Jamie here.
Good morning.
We are coming to you on a beautiful Sunday morning here at the farm. And springtime temperatures, I would say, what are we, probably about in the 70s right now?
We're close to 70.
And the birds are chirping, the sun's about to come out. We're having our morning coffee in these cool coffee mugs that were sent to us. Look at that. Hey, Annie looks very different now.
Yeah.
Than when we got this mug. So we've been in the process of, and I say the process.
Oh God.
We've been in the process of trying to shear Annie and Ernie. And when I say a process, I think that most folks would normally do their animals in one sitting. However, we're not most people. And it's taken us a while. Annie was fairly easy.
Yeah. But
believe it or not, Ernie began to help me with the words over here. He began to incite her into a little bit of a frenzy.
Yes.
Ernie was running around, and Ernie doesn't make a noise. It's
But Annie knew about haircuts. Like, this is not her first rodeo.
That noise, that's Ernie. That's what Ernie does. And that look, that was Ernie. In case you're wondering what I was doing right there. So that's Ernie. Now Annie, we've sheared her twice. We do it once a year. This time of year, the spring.
So Annie's used to it. She doesn't love it so much, but she's used to it. She usually lets us do it. But this time,
yeah, Ernie did his own thing. So anyway, so we got Annie mostly done, and once we started on Ernie, all of a sudden we didn't realize that his fiber was so different than Annie's. And Annie, where you can kind of clean her up very easily. Ernie, it was so tedious, and it was not oily, but it was kind of like greasy and dirty.
Well, yeah.
And he doesn't look dirty. He looks just a cute little Ernie.
But the closer you got to his body, the more dirt that had caught up in the bottom of that. And oh my gosh, like we went through blade after blade after blade, and he's nowhere near done. Yeah,
so he's half done. But anyway, so beside the point, it's seeing them out there now. It's kind of funny. We have bought more blades. Now we're just waiting for a good time to get out there and finish that job up. So if you've seen Ernie in any videos recently and you've seen that half haircut, just know that it's a work in progress. We will get there. But that's not today, or it's not right now, because as of right now, we have something else we're working on. Folks,
it's porch day.
It is a crazy, crazy world we're living in.
It is.
And with everything going on, we've been keeping ourselves at home and trying to, do the social distancing kind of thing, which is not easy for us because we're just social people with our kids and with our family around here. And everyone's been real good. We're very blessed that everyone has been able to stay home. My mom and dad, who are older. I'm no spring chicken myself, but I'm saying we're trying to be precautious and we're quarantining ourselves. Is that a word? Quarantining?
Quarantining.
We're quarantining ourselves. Yeah, so, but it is difficult. Jamie's more of a, she's used to working at home, but she's still one who wants to, get out sometimes and do some things. But we've been real careful staying home and keeping ourselves isolated from everybody else. And it's hard.
I think the funniest part about the whole thing, though, is realizing how much we actually ate out. Because now I'm cooking every meal and the kids are here and...
We should be losing some weight, but
no.
Not so much. Anyway, we're rambling on, and I say we because it's not just me this time. But there is a porch full of gifts and goodies behind us.
Yep.
And we just want to make sure that we preface this video by saying we pray. We need you to make sure you're taking care of you and your family first. All of our babies are fine. Everyone's healthy and strong. The fields are green. Look at that green grass out behind me. The ponds are full of water. We've gotten plenty of rain this week. Everything's in full bloom, and the babies are fine. So please don't feel any kind of an obligation to support us this way. Just by watching our videos and by sending us your love through your comments and your messages, and all that you do is, guys, it's more than we could have ever asked for. Jamie, I need help here. I'm
gonna open a box. That's how I'm gonna help.
So let's get started, folks.
Okay. So this doesn't say who it's from, but it came by airmail, and it's Royal Mail. How crazy is that?
Royal Mail?
Yep, and it's to Jamie and Lester.
That sounds British.
It's from the UK.
Royal Mail from the UK. that royal family, everything royal is. And look at the boxing. Look at the.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
It says, Great British Treats, a little taste of Britain.
No way.
Oh my gosh, yes it does.
That looks like chocolate candy bars. They have
so much for that diet.
Whisper.
Global Treats.
Curly Whirly. that sounds so British. What's a Curly Whirly? Okay, that probably doesn't sound British at all.
A flake.
Star Bar.
Oh, a crunchy. That wasn't
A
weird.
crunchy.
A crunchy. No, that's Australian.
Oh my gosh.
A double decker.
Now that sounds British.
Oh wait, and here's a picnic. Thank you to whoever sent
We're not
them.
making fun of you.
No.
You do know, and for those of you from the UK, you do know that we here in America, we do know how y'all look at us. Yeah, I know you guys and us guys, and that's fine because we also look at you guys as that way. You are we look up to you folks. However, some of those names, the crunchy.
I like the
I'm actually thinking, you know, we in Texas could be a little bit more creative with our naming of our candy bars.
Yes.
But hey, that was really sweet. Now I can't wait to dig into one of those. Now I'm about to dig into this big old box over here. It says it's well, I'm Survivor Sanctuary, and it is really wrapped up. If you got something, go ahead. Let me open this.
It says, hello, Jamie and Lester. Thank you for what you do. You guys are awesome. We need more people like you in this crazy world we call home. From Shivas Regal.
Wait, we got one from that person last time.
I know, and she sent us another light. Y'all must see how dark it is out here at night.
This packaging, babe, is really giving me a struggle.
All right, I'll keep going.
Oh my goodness, hold on. Folks, I am not trying to downplay this gift at all because this is really sweet. This packaging though, boy, whoever wrapped this thing up, it says priority mail. Now it was shipped priority. And this thing, I mean, they made sure it was taped and wrapped, and it is nothing. There is nothing can go wrong. This box could be dropped out of an airplane and it would land intact and be ready for shipping. But what's funny about it is, and this is so cute, it contains a box of animal crackers.
Hey, they didn't fall out.
Look, that's amazing. That's sweet. I just wish that there was some way I could tell the person because there's no labeling. There's nothing in here to tell anybody. Thank you. Except for, well, this might be something. ecafeonline.com.
That's what I was just looking at. It was from on the front, too.
So, I'm not real sure if that's someone's way of getting their name out there, but if it is, thank you for the animal crackers. ecafe.com.
All right.
Thank you. The animals love these things, folks. You already know that.
So this is pretty neat. This is from Elizabeth. Doesn't have a last name, but she got us a new rug, and it has our name on it. How pretty is that?
Nah. So we got a rug last week too.
Yeah, how crazy.
And what we did was we just could not see ourselves having people wipe their feet on that thing. Now, no one uses our front door anyway. I'll go ahead and tell you this little story while Jamie's getting a gift. I don't know about you folks, but we don't use our front door. We use the back door, and the kids use the back door, the back sliding door. And that's where we kick our boots off. That's where the kids have their flip-flops. That's where Lex throws his things. And so we really make sure we have rugs and stuff along the back door, and those rugs stay dirty. I blow those things off every afternoon. So no one uses our front door, but we still felt weird about leaving that beautiful rug that lady bought by the front door for just in case someone comes in and wipes their feet on it. So what we did was we put it right inside the front door. So anyone that does come up and needs to come in, they can wipe their feet on the outside rug, and let's hope that will get rid of all and most of the dirt. And if they do walk in, it will be a clean wipe on the inside rug.
Check this out. That says welcome,
Welcome,
friends.
friends.
That's awesome. And okay, so this is cool. Until yesterday, 2 days ago, we didn't have any chickens or roosters, but guess what we got now? Secret revealed.
I hope by the time we upload this video, we'll have the video uploaded of the chickens. We made a cute little video, but it takes so much time to upload anything these days, guys. Like we said, everything is kind of changing in the world that we live in. and we're having to adjust like everybody else. Even though we have the farm thing going here, don't think we're not facing the same struggles you guys are with our paper products, our foods, anything else that we need around here. Oh my goodness, baby. This has your name on it. Folks, I'm opening something over here that has, I see Jamie's name on it, and it's gonna be something that I'm gonna let her open. Okay. Because it looks girly.
Give me 1 second here.
Some of the wrapping looks girly.
This is hilarious, okay? So that's walkie-talkies. Lester, this way you can always have a nice voice for Jamie and keep tabs on text from Kyra and Lisa Bevins. You know what that's from, right?
Yes, I do know where that's from.
So you don't have to scream at me. No one believes that you're screaming at me because you're trying to be mean. You're just trying to make me hear you. And over the side-by-side and everything else, you can't hear. All right, this is for the Survivor family. Look, we're diving on to something next. All right.
We're moving along, folks. We're moving along.
We really do love each other, I promise.
Ooh, we have our days, though.
Hey there, it's me, Jenny Lee. Okay, so Jenny Lee is the one who has sent me leggings before. The Golden Girl leggings and the pig leggings. All right, and she's from way up north in Aslay, Texas.
I'm surprised you're not talking about her handwriting yet. Jenny Lee.
I'm getting there, okay?
I'm getting beautiful there. Handwriting.
So I'm not going to read this whole letter.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 pages, folks. And it's front and back.
She's clearly on quarantine, too.
Yeah.
But I know that her son loves us because she's messaged me a few little videos and stuff. So she wants us to stay healthy. And I'm going to open all of this, but she basically got some gifts for everyone. So hold on.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I was about to open this, but guess what? Attention, Jamie. Really?
I guess it's my day today.
From Lisa Moore. I'll just leave it here with Jamie's stuff.
All right, this one's for Jamie, and it says, I told my son Declan to pick up something beautiful for you, and this is what he chose. All right. You got that knife, babe? Never mind.
There you go.
All right, so I got some Longhorn earrings. Awesome. I love earrings. I feel naked without them. Uh-oh. A Longhorn pop socket for the phone. And a Texas bracelet. Got some nuggets.
Hannah Harris did some horse nuggets. Thank you, Hannah Harris. They love these things.
And I got some cactus leggings. That's awesome. Okay. Got a sweet little cross. Let's see here. Gosh, this is full. Man. Some shower gel. She's stocking us up, babe. Oh, and chocolate. Everybody must think that we're starving to death over here or something. We don't look like it.
What is this? Folks?
What'd you get?
Hold that for a minute. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jamie. But those are rubber boots. And this is...
Oh my gosh, she sent us Cliff Bars too. Jenny,
Wait.
This is too crazy.
These are more rubber boots.
Oh, those don't look like they're gonna fit you.
These are not for me, definitely. Who sent this stuff?
I don't know.
Look at that nice little wrapping. It says Land Chief. Is that a name brand?
Yeah, there's a brand on the boot.
Oh, okay, here we go. Hey Lester, a little help of those wet days on the farm. Enjoy your daily videos. Enjoy your gift from Don Dampier from Tennessee. Don, these are awesome. Those are really neat, and those are very heavy duty.
Yes.
They're not like the little ones I had from Walmart. Nothing wrong with Walmart rubber boots. They serve their purpose, but they're light, and those are very heavy. Thank you very much, Dawn. Babe.
Aww.
And those have a very hard toe in them also.
That's cool.
Look, and I'm guessing these are probably yours.
I'm guessing so. I'm in Jenny's box over here, and there's like snacks and soap and pop sockets and socks. Thank you very much, Jenny. All right, moving on.
I'm not just in and around, folks. I'm trying to organize all of the things
this
as Jamie unpacks them.
Says to Jamie. I don't know why it's my day. People must feel sorry for me.
Ellie is here. He's still sleeping.
Surprise.
He needs to wake up, so we need help.
Aw, Jamie and Lester, I love all your videos of all the littles and bigs. I saw these socks and I think they look like Annie. Please show more of baby Laverne. Love, Lisa Moore. Aw, they do look like our sweet little girl.
You want to see more Laverne? I'm going to stick some Laverne in here right now. I will do a side-by-side.
You should.
Because I have a video popped up from a couple of years ago when Shirley Bird was just born. She's a little teeny weeny baby. And I pick her up. You know, Freckles is her mom. And I pick up little Shirley Bird and she goes, ah, ah. She starts screaming. And so it was cute. And I had it all on video and I laugh about it, whatever. So here we are a couple of years later. Shirley Bird has her baby, Laverne. I go out and I pick up Laverne. And it doesn't matter how much Laverne knows me. She knows me. And she loves me. It is the cutest little video. So yeah, I will put that on a side-by-side right here. Is that all you got, baby? Oh, I love her. That's a cute little scream. So pretty. Stop, Freckles. I'm just loving her. Look at that. All right. Here. Go back to mom. This is Shirley's baby Laverne. Mwah. Baby. All right. You know what? Is that not exactly like her mother? Okay, something else from Hannah Harris. And it says, I've seen that you have received a lot of flashlights, but I haven't seen any of these. My family wouldn't survive without headlamps. We're all going hours of the day, and it's nice to have free hands. Thank you, Hannah Harris. Yes. Yeah, thank you, Hannah. So this must be those little headlights that kind of actually have a little elastic band and go on your head. Go ahead, baby. I'm going to open this up.
Okay, this is crazy. This is another one for me, and I didn't do it on purpose. This says to Jamie, I'm in love with all that you and Lester do for all your animals, the bigs and littles. My favorite animals are Tiny Tim, Annie, and Ringo. Oh, Ringo needs another hug. From Trendlin Hollisey from California. And she sent me leggings that have all of our animals all over them. How cute is that? Everybody must know I pretty much live in yoga pants here and leggings.
Well, I'm not laughing because I'm a little
You're hurt.
taken back that Jamie this, Jamie that, Jamie this, Jamie that.
Oh boy.
So for those of you who don't know, this is what they call a headlamp. And so these go on your forehead like so. I know I look ridiculous right now. And you turn these things on, and as you walk around, your hand's free. The light shows wherever your eyes look. So you can actually do things at night, you know, in the dark with your hands, and you always have your light. And this is adjustable, and there's a couple of these. So thank you very much. That's awesome.
Aw, okay. So that says, hi y'all. I do CT and X-ray in a busy ER. I can't spend time with my family, and I'm missing 3 birthdays because I can't risk exposing them to COVID.
The world is so different
But
now.
watching fun animal videos helps me get by. Thanks for sharing, from Meredith Davis. And she sent a really neat book called O is for Oklahoma. And it's all about Oklahoma. And it's written by and for kids. So that's really cool.
So if I can just interject a little bit of something right here that people have been asking about, actually. So you guys know who also met in the farm animals through videos, right, during a hard time. So if you don't already know this story, can I say it real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Hurricane Harvey, post-Hurricane Harvey, I would say a week or so after the flood, you know, Lester came home. You remember all of that first video of what I came home to. And so that video was posted to my Facebook, which at that point, I think I had like 95 friends. Oh, I was big time in it, man. 95 friends on Facebook. And it got shared, and it got shared again. And you know how the sharing process works. The next thing you know, that video has reached a lot of folks. One of those folks being a lady who had come into Houston with her doctor group, and they were working out of the convention center here in Houston, helping folks who were affected through the flooding and whatnot. And at night, while she couldn't do anything else, or, you know, just kind of resting up and kind of trying to unwind and debrief from all the stress and the chaos of things that are going around, she runs across the video. And she watches the video, and sort of the same way, just wanted to find a way to help or reach out, just to kind of appreciate the fact that, you know, people, whatever, that's kind of her version of the story. And she can go from there if she wants to. You want to talk about this a little bit?
Well, that's just it. Like, I'm naturally a helper and a doer, and just that's kind of who I am. And like you said, I just wanted to reach out. I just felt compelled to do something bigger than me.
Well, it was really neat because I was able to make her and some of her friends acquaintance, and they were really sweet to the farm and trying to help some things out, and ended up just slipping her my number. It wasn't quite like that. Hey, girl, can I get your digits? I forgot how I said it.
I think it went along somewhere lines like, I really need help picking out paint. Something like that. Something really, really, you know,
anyway,
inventive.
So a couple of months later, we actually made contact again. And then she was in Houston doing whatever she wanted to do, a little follow-up on some stuff. So I met her and we had dinner. And that's when I first realized that she was total Yankee. Because we go to eat, it was fajitas. And I don't know if you guys know this, but there are some foods that are just traditionally finger foods. They're foods that you just eat with your fingers. And that's the way we were born and raised. And at this particular restaurant, everyone is sitting around eating their fajitas with their fingers, except for this girl. I look over, and we were sitting side by side because we were at the bar. And I look over, and she has her knife and her fork, and she's doing this kind of thing. No. Don't you try to change the story. This is how it happened. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it as the song goes.
You're stepping on my toe right now. So
because you're not going to interject. You're not going to interject because this is funny. This is Yankee stuff here, folks. And if you're from the South and you eat fajitas with a fork, or if you eat your pizza with the fork, or if you grab your French fries or your chips, as they might say in England, with the fork, there's something wrong with you, folks. Because they're finger foods.
Hold on.
Chicken tenders.
I made my fajita, and I was eating it, and the stuff falls out at the end.
That's not
so
true.
yes,
That's
I was
not
picking
true.
it up with a fork, and
No.
that just happens to be what he caught.
The truth is,
and I'll never live it down.
No,
my whole life. This
can-
is a girl that eats fajitas with a fork. It was almost a deal breaker, he says.
you can put your sour cream on with your fork. Go ahead and spread that guacamole. That's all good with the fork. I get it. Those are not finger things. But when you pick up that fajita to take a bite of it, you don't fork it.
I didn't fork it. Anyway, let's open more packages. Here we are, many, many years later. No.
It's been almost 3 years later, and she's still around, so I've accepted that for her.
Don't use a fork with fajitas anymore.
No, there are some things that Lester has to put his foot down to, and you're not gonna. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, we have. It was really neat how all that worked out, and so I've said this before. And I will always preach. This would be something that I'll always remind folks of. That even in hard times, sometimes really good things come out of a really bad situation, folks. And so you look around here right now at what you see 3 years after Harvey. You remember that video. This is not the way things were then. This is not the way things were then. Does this mean shut up and start opening gifts?
Yeah.
So as everything from my personal life to my relationship with my kids, to the love and support that we get from people around the world now, none of that was ever anything pre-Harvey. And so, you know, you had to kind of go through that really, really rough moment. Those months of no electricity and no running water and having to live with the mosquitoes and trying to rebuild a home with the insulation eating you up at night, no way to wash it off, and living through handy wipes and hand sanitizers and stuff, and having to go to the gym to shower and use the restroom. And I don't want to get all making myself emotional, but none of this would be possible now. None of Jamie, none of these animals, the whole sanctuary, us able to offer them a home without going through what we went through. Now, you'd never wish that on anybody. No. The ordeal of going through a flood and losing your home, your vehicle, your farm equipment, you know, everything you've ever bought and saved and paid for. But because there are folks that lost all of those things and they still have not recovered. But it's weird the way life works. And so I'm going to go ahead and just back out of here. And I see a flag. This will brighten my spirits. This will brighten my spirits. I should probably read the...
Yeah, what kind of kid are you? Get to the present before the card. Did
No,
your mother teach you anything?
I hope that folks understand that sometimes hard things happen to people.
They do.
And but there is
And don't think that it's all rainbows and sunshine here all the time either. Like, we've been through some other things. We've been through Imelda. You know, we've had several other situations out here that were
Don't even
than
say.
amazing.
Okay. I thought she almost said things that were equally devastating as Harvey. Whew.
No, I just
That
said
was
less
a
than
life
amazing.
changer. No, everything is not always peachy. But this letter sounds pretty good. Check it out.
All right.
Dear Jamie and Lester, just a short note to let you know how enjoyable your videos are. My husband and I have sat and laughed over and over about Ringo. Well, that's nice. Because I lay in the tub for hours and hours soaking because of Ringo. I know she does too. Jamie has her bruise. I don't mean to laugh. We're sitting out drinking coffee yesterday, and she goes, "What happened to my leg?" And I had to remind her what happened to her leg a couple of days earlier.
Yes, because it's the days just blur together. And it's not some little nick. No. It's a bruise this long, and it's on the whole side of my thigh.
It's the shape of a horn, folks. Anyway, your latest videos with Tex was just amazing. Just goes to show you, all men, including Tex, think with their heads between their legs instead of the one on their shoulders. That's not always true. Okay, for some folks, but not all of us. Man.
Oh my God, whatever.
Okay, here we go.
Remember that phone number slip? No.
We Hey, it worked. We love all the animals you have in their videos. Let's not forget Jamie. Here she is. Oh my God, she is just amazing, and I can't say how much you compliment each other. We love your whole family and all the animals. Well, my husband and I just wanted us Northerners. I think I just talked about y'all with my whole Yankee thing. I hope you guys don't eat fajitas with a fork.
It was the first date, okay? Also, like, all of you women know, you don't want to have, like, salsa running down your chin and just look over and be like, no.
I actually miss fajitas. You know, we tried to change our lifestyle. Once we got the sanctuary going and stuff, we knew we had to kind of fix some things and change some things. And we don't get fajitas a whole lot anymore. We don't get pizza anymore. And I kind of miss seeing you eat those things with a fork. Anyway, my husband and I just wanted us Northerners to be represented at your farm. Enclosed, you will find a State of Ohio flag.
OH.
And, of course, our own Ohio State University, Go Bucks flag. Enjoy them and stay safe during this time of the virus. God, I know it. We are Americans first, and we will stand together to fight this virus. We love you guys. And this is from Shelly and Jerry Preisler. Did I say that name right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lester, we feel the same about you as we do Jamie. Oh, she's just prettier. She's just prettier to look at, according to my husband. And I couldn't agree more.
Aw. Thank you.
Well, Jerry. Now, I appreciate that. You know, this is kind of funny. So let me just tell you real fast about women and men and how we're different with that. To me, I feel complimented when Jamie finds a new admirer. And folks, we don't read all the comments. We can't keep up with all of the comments or the messages and stuff. But if you knew how many people hit on her in messages, in her not personal, but her email through the sanctuary, and that's to me too, folks. I can read that. And so I don't get angry. I don't get upset. I take it as a compliment that Jerry finds, you know, Jamie's so pretty. That's awesome. But some woman sends me something. Some woman sends an email. This is funny. And she goes, if Jamie wasn't there, I would sure, or if I lived closer, I would give her a run for her money. You don't know. Who's this person?
That's not true.
Look at her face. You can tell when she lies also. She takes such offense to stuff like that.
You're embarrassing me right now.
I'm like, Jamie, I am damn near...
My cheeks are red.
I am damn near 50 years old. I promise you that you ain't got much to worry about as far as all that kind of stuff goes anymore. But it's funny the way... I mean, you think about it. A guy and a girl in a restaurant sitting there having a delicious romantic meal. Another guy and girl walk in. That guy looks up and he nods his head and he thinks, damn, good job, bro. And he continues eating. He admires how pretty his girl is. Well, that guy looks over and he nods back and he's like, yeah, you know, whatever. Cool. No problem. The girl looks up and she makes eye contact with that other chick who just walked in. They don't know each other. And what does she do immediately? Who the hell she thinks she is wearing something? She needs to go back and she needs to...
For the record, this is not a real life scenario.
And then this other girl looks at her and she thinks the exact same thing. Women just are naturally mean girls to each other. And us guys are like, hey man, it's all good. You know, we high five, hands.
Not all of
Well,
us are
we
like
used to
that.
high five and handshake and do all that. No, now we just stand 6 feet apart and good job, bro. You know, so it's funny.
Not easy
guys
to be
and
a
girls.
woman some days, okay?
Go ahead.
All right, so I have a little gift that again was to me. Oh wait, it says, "Hey Jamie and Lester, I really enjoy watching your videos. I saw this coaster and it made me think of Annie." From Stacy Solemsley. Aww.
I said, I'm alpaca.
Yes, how cute. I'm terrible. We don't have coasters in our house. We do now.
Well, we had this rule that we weren't going to drink all over the house. We were going to keep our drinks. Yeah, we had this rule. Is this upside down, baby?
Yep.
It's hard to look to the camera. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Check it out, folks. And I will proudly hang your flags. We actually, I think we have in Ohio, yes?
We do have in Ohio, but not in Ohio State.
So we don't have Ohio. I will
That's
keep
a
the
Buckeye.
Ohio wrapped. And that's that thick, heavy-duty kind, too. I don't want to mess that up. We'll keep that wrapped, and whenever
It's time to
they
replace
they
it.
will, yeah, they will get old, and they will begin to dry rot. And when that happens, I'll be able to replace it.
So a
Thank
lot
you,
of the doctors
folks.
I work with are Ohio fans. They grew up there, and I actually was fortunate enough to go to an Ohio State and Michigan football game. You know, like the coldest day of the year after the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and I had never seen. I've never been to a college football game before, but I had never seen a band like that, and B, the fans and the craziness and like the everybody on board with. I was in Ohio, so it was just. It definitely an experience.
Hey, are they the one with that amazing band
Yes.
that does those really cool
Yes.
march? Hey, that stuff is
It was crazy.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
a worldwide phenomenon. Are you still going?
I'm going. Okay, this says, "Hello fam. You share your life with all of us, so I wanted to give you a little piece of me. I grew up in the windy city of Chicago, although I reside on the Michigan-Chicago side. Chicago will always be home. Thank you, from Tammy Canal." All right, Miss Tammy. It's cold up there right now, and I know you all are on lockdown because of the craziness with the virus up there. So, let's see what this is. It's definitely a flag. Oh, I've never seen one of these actually. So I'm from Illinois, and I know what the Illinois flag looks like, and I know I'm not opening an Illinois flag here. This is a Chicago flag. I didn't
Wait,
even know
Chicago
I
has
didn't
their
even
own
know
flag?
Chicago had their own flag.
What?
But it's pretty. I love it.
I don't mean to sound rude, but it looks like it might be Red China. Don't they have red stars on their flag?
I don't know.
That's cool. So why would Chicago have the stars? What's going on? Do you know anything about the history?
No, I don't. I just know it's a windy city, and I know about the Chicago fire and that type of thing. I guess we'll be doing some research.
I guess. How can you live in Illinois and not know your history?
Because
Folks?
not all of Illinois is Chicago. That's why.
Okay, well, let me tell you what. I know Texas history. And you know why I know Texas history? Because we teach it 3 separate years in our schools. That's how cool Texas is. You have your own, an entire curriculum built around Texas history.
Baby,
I feel, hold on, baby, this is important.
what do you do with the box cutter? That's all I want.
I feel kind of horrible because Lex was he was here during our last video, and I did not take time to introduce him formally to you all. I'm sitting there watching the video, and he's jumping all around, playing and waving and being a kid. You know, he's 8, and he's being a kid. And you all know Ellie, and Ellie's here a lot. You know, he has his own vehicle. He comes and goes, and he's here a lot. He helps around the farm. He's getting his own video going, his own channel and stuff. And I just felt so bad that I'm sitting there watching Lex play and play with you through the video, and I didn't take time to formally introduce him. And I don't know if this is God's way of punishing me, because I believe God does that. But today we get a couple of packages, and it says, "To Lex Morrow, I'm a survivor donkey farming on sanctuary." Not 1, but 2. And so Ellie has been getting some stuff for a while, and now can I have the box cutter, babe?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
And so I should probably, I don't want to wait. I mean, I would like Lex to open this himself.
Just do it, and
But
then
I-
I'll
but I-
rewrap it just so he can open it.
Okay, but yeah, he won't be back until next weekend. So I'm opening this up. I'm going to try to open it without breaking anything. And it looks like a little Lego set. A little Lego set. And it says, here it goes. "Lex, I hope you enjoy these. Try to keep them off the floor when the dogs and cats are around because they'll try to chew on them and they may swallow them. Also, stepping on one is quite painful. Enjoy from
no
Stephanie Mangan. Stephanie, that was sweet of you to think about
sweet.
Lex.
It was
and
his
yes,
birthday too. That's crazy that your timing on that.
yeah, that wasn't long ago. And so another sad story to go along with the virus is that Lex loves going to. Oh, this is a larger set of Legos.
Cool.
And
I love Legos. Like, I'm a Lego fanatic.
so, you know, the crazy thing is, my son Lex has never had Legos. They have the video game called
Minecraft.
So Minecraft is kind of like virtual Legos. And so Jamie was saying, they're in there playing Legos again. And I'm like, Legos? Lex doesn't even know what Legos are, but whenever they do the little Minecraft, it looks like little Lego blocks.
It's Legos.
So
It's
Lex
virtual
had
Legos.
no idea what actual Legos are. So now he will. But the sad story I was going to tell you is we couldn't have Lex's birthday party. He wanted to go have pizza, and he wanted to play laser tag and ride the little go-karts, the little
go-karts.
go-karts, bumper cars, you know, putt-putt golf. And so that was our plan. And then all this happened. And so we were scared to take him anywhere like that. And it wasn't a week later and they shut down everything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we didn't go. But it's sad because he's actually had no official birthday party yet. We really just can't have people gathered around. And for a kid, they don't understand what's going on. They don't get it. We don't want to scare them and make them think the world's coming to an end. But we have to put a lot of things on hold. And so that'll be a really sweet thing. And we'll do it for him when he comes back. He comes back on Thursday and he'll be here all of next week. So
Awesome. All right, so this is from Anne-Marie Emery. And we don't have an actual Texas flag flying.
we don't.
So
I'm going to go hang it up right now. Okay, I'm going to take my exit. And I'm going to go over here to this flagpole that I have in the front yard, folks. And I'm going to hang up this flag. And so I'll let Jamie continue for a couple more while I'm going to be away. I'll be back.
So this says, sending love and prayers from Iowa. Thanks for all you do. Be on the lookout for one more from Nikki and Christian. So this, I can't quite pull it out. It says it is a flying pig bell. I'm so curious to see. Oh my gosh. This is neat.
Texas flag's up.
Nice job, babe.
It's not very windy this morning, so it's not fluffing around, but I will.
How cute is this little thing? When pigs fly, I'll tell you what.
Is that an actual bell?
Yeah, well, it's got the other, this goes in here.
Oh, we're going to hang that up on the back porch. That's going to be beautiful.
So this actually unscrews and this screws into the bell. So you got some work to do today, babe.
Okay. Jamie?
Yeah.
Folks, we're going to have to kind of wind this thing up. And I know that it's going to really anger a few of you guys, but we still have too much to do in one sitting. And so we're going to have to make this into 2 parts. So we're going to open a couple more, and then I have to stop the upload or the video because we'll never get it uploaded. We will never get it uploaded if it extends too far. So I'm pulling something out of a bag, and I don't know what they are. No, they're not. Babe?
What? Oh, awesome.
These are more horse masks for all the it looks like enough for all of the animals. Okay, so I have I don't know if these are all of those or not. So we were talking about the flies, the gnats, the mosquitoes, and how bad things are this time of year. So I can spray the animals down, and try to kill things on contact and put a little bit of a light coat over them. But those and the larger animals are very annoyed by the things in their face. Animals can use their tail to brush away the things that are on their backside. But they have an issue with their face. They can't, and they're constantly having to use their ears to wiggle and stuff. And so what these over here are masks that go over the horse's face or the donkey's face. There's enough for all of them. It was like their head. And so they can see through it, and it keeps all of those pesky insects away from their face. So they can actually, all I see is a name that says Bill 2 Shelley. So if this is from a person named Shelley.
Thanks, Shelly.
Shelley, we love you, and we appreciate this.
So I opened a pair of goat socks and a coffee mug.
All right, so we're on our last one here.
Yeah.
And what does it say?
Just you're awesome. Keep that shit up.
Ah, okay. Well, hey, I guess there's no better way to end it than just, hey, you said it, not us. You can't say it about yourselves.
No.
But.